Hello, I'm back, and we're going to play some Animal Crossing. I don't know how much we're actually going to do, because I just remembered as I was taking a fat piss that I think the residential services is closed because they're expanding it, and then Isabel's going to be coming to the island. We could check in for a little bit, just to do a quick little thing, quick little update. I have been cleaning up my island a little bit, so there's gonna be a lot of trees chopped down and stuff. Don't judge me too much. And it's really setting in. It's a very small thing, but it's really setting in that like I'm gonna have to like redo my overlays and adjust from the end of summer, which is unfortunate. I've come to appreciate the summer a lot more the older I get. There's what's her name. I appreciate the sun and the everything else. Yep, they're remodeling it right now. There's Sable though. Alice! Yeah, that's her name. Hello everyone. But I'm gonna touch up. I'm probably gonna spend tomorrow like fucking off and not doing much of anything. And then the next day I'll like work on my overlays and like revamp them a little bit for the sake of stream. And then we can go ahead and play some fucking video games on Sunday. I hope you guys are looking forward to Dark Souls, by the way. I updated it in like the server and posted about it on Twitter and in the Discord. Sunday's start time for Dark Souls is going to be at noon, barring any interruptions. We're going to be starting earlier and we're going to be playing throughout the day. I probably will take a break in the interim, like in the middle somewhere, just to like take care of myself. But that's the plan anyway. I also changed up the look of my villager a bit because I got new hairstyles, so I went ahead and did that. And I got some new clothes too, so I thought I looked cute with my little sleepy eyes and my bed head. I figured this was the closest I can get to looking like my model. So hopefully you all like that. I bought some slippers, bought a shirt, I bought a snorkel, bought a cap. See, look at that. I bought a shirt. So there, look, I'm all cute now. Look how cute I look. I love Tom Nook stuff. So I don't think we're going to be doing much right now. We're probably going to just check in for a bit and then I'm going to go ahead and get dinner. Let me just go ahead and put some stuff away. I guess we can make some like hot hot items, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I took my omeprazole today and I'm still having a lot of heartburn. Very peculiar. Let's see here. It's all the new villagers since last stream. Just the three. Just the three from before. Eric, Alice, and forget the name of the sheep. I haven't managed to get any other villagers, unfortunately. I'm not sure. I think you need to like. I don't remember exactly how you get new villagers after the first three move in. I think there's something that you have to do, but I cannot for the life of me remember what that is. Hope I can buy some glasses. Let me see here. What's Nook tickets? Yeah, but like if you go to Nook Islands, every so they're playing with fireworks. Shouldn't be doing that. When you build more plots, yes, I gotta do that. Hello, Mabel. I think if you buy a certain amount of clothes, she moves to the island. Let me see what she has. I got some glasses. Ooh, you got some like stuff. I'll buy the sandals. Why not? I want to buy the hat. I want to buy all these things. I want to expand my repertoire. And buy the frilly dress. Hell yeah. I do think you need to spend a certain amount of money for her to be able to move in. Buy from her an amount of times. Why do I not remember that hat? Clearly you're not a... Celeste is here! Yo, wait! Yo, Celeste is here! I see her in the back. Might be able to take advantage of that as well. I did not expect Celeste to be here. That's a nice surprise. I'm just gonna buy like everything that she has and hope that counts for something. Simple exit sucks. Something that I didn't really experiment around with too much was like doing different forms of fashion throughout the year. I think I might do that. Got that. Fashion is fun. We love fashion here. Fashion is really neat. It's interesting looking at like the way that things have changed throughout the years. I also hear shooting stars. Ooh, me too. I gotta make a wish and stuff. I also threw my sheets in the wash just now, so I'm gonna have to go get those in a bit. The way that fashion has evolved over time, based on like what materials were available throughout periods of time, I think is really fucking fascinating. Actually, I don't really follow fashion trends that much at all. In fact, I would say never. But it's been I had a friend kind of like catch me up on things and tell me all about them. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking neato. See. How do I get shooting stars again? I don't remember. Let me go talk to her. I don't know where she went. Celeste, where are you? Oh, there you are. You were hiding behind that building. You heard me coming. What do you toot? And a very good evening to you. My fashion is literally 3 looks. Glad that you. Aw. Nice comments. I'm gonna start. Meteor shower. Give up the sky with our and if you could spot a shooting star tonight, press A to make a wish. May earn yourself some good fortune. Across this DIY. Oh yeah. What you want if you make a wish and give it away? Let's become a whole new. Ooh. I didn't think I would get this early. I lucked out. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to get more clothes and stuff. I'm surprised with how much fun that I'm having playing this right now. Oh, okay. Maybe we can go ahead and do some of that. Let me go ahead and put my clothes away first. Again, my island kind of looks shitty right now, so you're gonna have to forgive me as I kind of like figure out where I want to put things. You know? Let's see here. We'll move along from there. Oh, excuse me. I didn't want to wear that. They're cute. Not what I want, damn it. Alright, let's see. Where's a good spot to stand? I guess I could stand anywhere, technically. Put my pole away. Let me go check out the shop first. I want to see if they have anything on sale that might be incentivizing for me. Might be exciting at all. They're hot item. Ooh, bench. Let me go ahead and sneak in there real quick. Ooh, a magic set. I'm gonna get the knife block. I could use that for my kitchen. I'm gonna get the trash can because I think I could use the trash can outside. Throw some stuff away. If I remember right. Actually, don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, let's see what else. Ammo wall. None of these are particularly interesting. I could use this for a bathroom. Oh, I should buy the bamboo sheet thing. The what do you call it? The shoji screen. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. All right, far out. Got that going for us. Miles. Yeah, I'm sad residential services isn't open because then we could do a lot more today, but it'll be open next time and we can do to check in there. If my island slowly expands, I'm gonna have more fun inviting people over to come hang out and do stuff. Let me go ahead and put my stuff away real quick. And then we can go stand somewhere and get some flipping, what do you call it? Stars. Yeah, that's the word. And then I gotta find out who to raid. Got Twitch. like I said, I think it was going to be a very quick check-in. Who can we raid into? There's so many options here. Didn't I say I want to see somebody who's playing Animal Crossing? You can do that, right? Animal Crossing New Horizons. Could be a VTuber or something that we can look at, right? Animal. I'm gonna have to field somebody. Somebody doing a themed island in 80s retro 80s fall theme. That seems kind of neat. I don't know. God, I fucking hate that the knock function is still a thing. Did you see that they went back on like letting people join and like having their face cams go off? Fucking hate that. I feel like I could probably do to expand my reach and see about raiding into new people. There's a little bit of anxiety around it because I don't want to like put that pressure on somebody. Oh, let's see. All these people are face cameras. There's one that's a bird. Animal Crossing Goldenrod, any percent speedrun? I don't know. I don't know. It's I can keep looking just to stop person who plays me. Oops, I don't want to do that. I should dig those up. Oopsie doodle. This is the ASMR that people want. Me struggling. You guys like it when I struggle? Oh, they have followers. I don't know. Maybe somebody we can take a look at. I might just raid into somebody that I follow. I don't know. If anybody has any suggestions, I'll take them. If Junior was streaming, I would raid into Junior. Hi, Oker. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're only going to be playing for a little bit longer because A, I kind of want to eat, and B, there's not much we can do today, unfortunately, because residential services is closed. Almost got like a crescent moon thing going on. But I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you again for joining me. Wage Cage be Cajun. I thank you for stopping by regardless. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for Sunshine. It's definitely been a fun time. Go ahead and put this shit away. I've been lurking. Have. Crazy. Ugh. It is nice just to relax. Ooh, shooting star. There's another one. Yeah, it's shooting star. We could probably get the other ones. We only need 30. This is gonna take a minute, so let's just chat for a bit. Make a wish. I wish. That's pretty good. Can we pretend that? Because I could really use a wish right now. Sorry the text cut off, but it did make it funnier. For some reason, things being cut off like that makes it funnier. Couldn't tell you why. The abruptness of it. I'm gonna keep praying on stars until I get 30, because fuck it. No reason not to. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next month. Yeah. And again, I hope other people are looking forward to it too. I do feel like I have a hard time, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to vent necessarily as much. But suffice it to say that I am looking forward to it, and I hope everybody else is too. I doubt that people wouldn't be looking forward to it because you all are sticking around. I genuinely enjoy your streams for what it's worth. Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. I feel like I could do more to be grateful for people saying that sort of thing, and I try to be. Yeah. I try to be, absolutely. I do have a lot of anxieties here and there about being able to do this, like, make people happy and all that. That's the one thing that I care about. Yeah. Root beer, yeah. Yeah, root beer, yeah. I wonder if I can get that one. Let me redeem it. Yeah, I always seem to get the Ric Flair one. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, I was doing some thinking today and talking to my counselor, or my therapist rather, and I was saying, like, if I didn't have this going for me today, or streaming in general, then I would definitely be having a harder time, because this is like, if I can get personal for a moment, I spent a lot of my time masking in real life, and like, for those of you who aren't aware what that term means, it basically means like pretending not to be, or trying your best to act neurotypical in real life, and I don't think about it that much, but definitely, like, it definitely plays a big toll on me, and I feel like the older I've gotten, and the more that I've worked, the less that I've been able to sustain that. So I'm looking at options in my life right now where I'm able to live comfortably and not have to worry about that sort of thing as much. And if I could live that life, like, comfortably, even if it means living on disability, because I'll be honest, and I apologize if this is a bit too serious, but like, I've been looking at applying for disability for a few years now, and trying to meet myself where I'm at and be like, you know, there are certain things that I struggle with, and there are certain things that everybody struggles with, but being able to meet yourself where you're at and acknowledge that, and acknowledge that that's not a bad thing, is definitely a valuable asset to have. It's a valuable thing to be able to do. I'm not quite there yet, honestly. And I do feel sometimes some shame when it comes to, like, you know, I wish I could do this better. I wish I could do this more. I wish I had more energy for this or for that. I get that. I've been trying to get on disability too. I don't know how hard it is compared to how much harder it is in the UK than it is in the US, but the US you have to, like, wait a few years. You have to apply, and then they deny you, and you have to appeal again, and then they deny you, and you have to. It's just a whole cycle. If I had applied sooner, if I had applied when I first started thinking about it, I probably would be on disability now. But I have struggled to really come to terms with the fact that, like, maybe I do need to start pursuing that, and there are ways that I can get through life and be happy despite being on disability, because I feel like the disability thing, it's like, if I go on disability, then I'm going to be depriving myself of a lot, because I can only make so much money a month. But, you know, maybe it would be easier for me to save money on the side. You know, I could work a certain number of hours a week. It's not like I have to give up work. I can only work like 15 something hours a week. When diagnosed as a kid, it would be much easier. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, definitely. The running theme of my life is, like, begrudging myself for being who I am. And I'm happy to say that, like, through VTubing and through doing other stuff, like therapy and working on myself, like, I've become more comfortable. Ooh, sorry, my alarm's going off. That's gonna ruin the ASMR. I've been becoming more comfortable with myself and who I am, and I have people around me who appreciate me for who I am, and it's been a while since I've had that, frankly. And you know, I worry a lot about ruining that, or not being as grateful about that as I can be. So it's really important for me to be able to share that with people, and to be able to share that and be able to share experiences with people. So that's why I put a lot of effort into everything I do, and I am hard on myself, and I always feel like I could be doing more. But again, you have to meet yourself where you're at and be like, you know, I'm doing plenty. And if I'm thinking about it realistically, I'm definitely doing plenty. How many are we at right now? Sorry. Again, I don't mean to, like, make people feel bad about me or anything like that. That's the last thing I want. But I definitely think about these things a lot. And I do like talking about it, because I feel like people can kind of get the vibe. Perpetual treadmill of life is exhausting. There's the BoJack quote of, like, it gets easier. You have to do it every day, but it gets better. You know, at a conga line of folks supporting you, it's a little easier. I have things pretty good right now, all things considered. And, you know, I think about it a lot, where I'm like, man, I wish I could get the attention of this VTuber or this person. And it makes me feel ungrateful for thank you. I'm not trying to be pitiable or sad or anything like that. I'm not really looking for people to pity me or feel bad about me. These are just things that I think about. Like, I strive for the attention of people that I look up to, and in doing so, I kind of forget about the people that I otherwise would pay attention to. You know what I mean? The people who are already in my circles already. So, you know, that's just where my thoughts have been at. I would love to be able to do VTubing more. I would love to be able to take more time and energy into doing this sort of thing. How realistic that is, I don't know. I'm hoping that my new model will bring in some attention. Ume in 3D, God, if only. C'est la vie. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, if my life comes together in a certain way, I can definitely start doing this more. I would love to be able to do this full time, honestly. I remember sitting down with Yomi Quinley, we all know her, and her being like, do you think this is something that you want to do full time or not? Is this something that you want to make a career out of? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make it a career so far as, like, dealing with the supposed fame or the growth process, because I have been growing slower than I'd like. But thinking about it now, it's like this is something that I would definitely like to do more hours out of the day, or more days out of the week. That's just my thought process. Sip of water. Where are all the stars at? Be a good job for disabled. Oh, there's one. It's out of the being famous part. Yeah, well, there's a lot you gotta do. It's like I'm trying to bite off a lot more than I can chew right now. That's a little unfortunate, but, you know, I do care about doing more. The Donathon, I'm gonna do, like, Halloween stuff after the Donathon, but I am probably gonna have to force myself to take a bit of a break at some point and be like, oh, let's just play some games. I'm already thinking about games that I want to play. I probably can call it there. I'm already thinking about games that I want to play with over the next few months. Kind of crazy to think about. I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to call it now. I'm going to turn in my stuff at home, though. And then we're going to, again, also, I appreciate people listening to me about these sorts of things. Like, it's good to be able to talk about it every once in a while and be real. I don't want to be a bummer at all, but I appreciate it. Got some Fallout planned? Oh yeah, yeah. I've been talking about doing New Vegas for a while, and then there's another, like, Pokemon game that I want to play at some point. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me sell these flowers as well. Oh, excuse me. It's good insight transparency. You're doing your best, and that's great. Yeah. Again, I just have to be able to acknowledge that, and even in saying that, it's like I have to try better to acknowledge it. It's like, no, just I mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. I've been reading this book, or I was reading this book on ADHD, and this woman talks about how early in her life she wanted to be an actress, and she was like talking to this acting coach that she met in college that she was taking classes under, and her question to the acting coach was like, how much weight do I have to lose in order to, like, play this role? She's like, you don't have to lose any weight at all. In fact, you can, like, take up more space. Like, that's entirely possible. And she didn't like that answer. She was like, that's not the answer that she wanted. And they ended up having a conversation afterward, and it basically came to, like, if you're at a point in your life where you feel yourself trying as hard as you can at everything, but you feel like you're not getting anywhere, stop trying as hard. Not only that, but stop trying as hard and pay attention to the spots in your life where you need to put that effort the most, if that makes sense. Because through doing that, you can, like, take a look back, take a step back essentially, and be like, what in my life am I missing right now that I can put my effort into, put all my eggs in one basket that will lead me to be as satisfied as I am. Like, I've been working on my foundation a lot. I've been working on my mental health. I've been working on my physical health, things that definitely need improving. And through doing that, you know, it's crazy how much stuff you can get done if you start taking care of yourself in the ways that matter. You know, actually self-care, not just hiding at home and being afraid of the world and like being where it's comfortable. I mean, like pushing yourself and wanting to improve physically, wanting to take care of yourself. Probably said wanting to take care of yourself twice. But it's a very important thing to be able to do and to be able to acknowledge in yourself. Like this is just to be able to take those steps back and acknowledge what needs working on. Self-care versus self-coddle. Yeah, because I was definitely a person that liked to self-coddle a lot. I would get into repeated cycles of I would call out for work, and I'd be called out. I would call out for work because I'm too stressed. Then I would miss a day of work, and then I'd lose money, and then I'd be more stressed because I didn't have the money. So I would go into work less, and it was just a whole fucking vicious cycle. I think I know better now that I'm like, I acknowledge that there are certain days where I just can't, like, I know well enough about myself that if I'm still feeling like emotionally high from something, then, because I have the kind of autism where it's like, if something emotional happens to me, it takes me like a day or a week to process it. I can't just process my emotions over the course of a day. So sometimes I do have to like take a day off from doing stuff and be like, this is, I need a day, you know? Sometimes I just need a day. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. I do wish that like I didn't need to do that as much so I can like work more regularly, but again, that's just another thing where it's like I need to meet myself on that front and be like, okay, like, well, what can you do during your downtime to make the most use out of this without necessarily pushing yourself? Can you like clean your sheets, clean your room, do your dishes, take care of that sort of thing? It's entirely stuff within your power. Aside from like just laying in bed all day, which I wanted to do for so long. I went so many years of just laying in bed and not doing anything. And now I have a gym that I can go to. I have people that I can talk to. I have games that I can play. I can go out for walks. I can go do other things. I can read a book. You know, it's something to be thankful for that we may not think about that much. Gratitude is something that I've struggled with throughout my life. I've been told a lot by people that I grew up around that I very often think about myself. And that's a hard thing to be told. Because you try to compensate by being more caring for other people. And it only ever feels like you're just making up for something. You're making up for lost time. You're making up for not being as courteous as you... It's an imposter syndrome thing. So I kind of forgot where I was going with that. But that's why I try to be more generous now. And more grateful. Not generous, just be more grateful for the things that I have in life. It makes you feel better about yourself too. It's like, yeah, I'm not a starving child in Africa, so that's pretty cool. I don't have to worry about much of that. All things considered, I'm sure a lot of you feel certain ways about your life and things that you wish could be improved, and there are certain things that I can't comment on at all. It's not easy enough for me to be like, oh, be grateful, because we have a hard time like putting things into perspective, especially if they're like certain things that I can't even fucking fathom. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you got people who want to support you, and you got people who do care about you, even if you don't feel like that's the case at all. So try to be mindful of that, is what I'm trying to say. That's what's helped me. Give me my bills. Give me my fucking bills. So yeah, forgive me for rambling on. These are just the thoughts that I have. This is a good game to ramble to and not really think too much. I hear all the sparkling in the sky of like the... It's chill times, it's perfectly fine. Well, thank you. Thank you for listening to me ramble. These are the kinds of streams that I want to do. People get so fucking pressed about their own personal stuff that it's hard to look at things outside of that. And that's especially true in the VTuber community. People spend a lot of time thinking about their own problems. And again, as I've said before, like, who can blame them really? Life is fucking stressful. But if we can all afford each other a bit more empathy, you know, it's like that one saying, it's like everybody's going through a battle that you know nothing about, so it costs nothing to be kind. And that's what I try to be, kind. At the same time, I try to adopt a very do no harm, take no shit kind of mentality. Which is good, that works for me. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I've pretty much exhausted everything that I can do right now. Let me just go ahead and wrap things up. Let me see, who am I gonna raid into? I don't want to raid into somebody who's under, like, a similar vibe. Let me just take another look again. Who's streaming Animal Crossing? Again, a lot of face VTubers, face VTubers, face tubers. There's only a few channels streaming it right now. I don't know. Does anybody have any suggestions for who to raid into? Because I can't think of anybody. Like, everybody that I have on here right now is people that I already raid into fairly frequently, or is playing games that might not be relaxing. So I don't wanna mess the vibe up too much. I do feel compelled to raid into somebody. Let me see, is there anybody live on Twitter? Take a little look see here. Yeah, nobody today. Well, shoot. It's gonna be somebody. Maybe we don't need to raid into anybody. Maybe we can just call it. Checking the peeps I follow. The only option that I see is Shoal is playing Poppy Playtime, which I don't think is very relaxing, but I like Shoal. He's a mega cutie. So we could always just do that. I think I might end up doing that. I don't really interact with... Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Vindrash is playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That's a pretty fun time. Let me go ahead and raid into them. That's a nice relaxing thing to do. We'll try to raid into Shoal next time. All right. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me again. I really appreciate it. Thank you for, like, listening to me talk about this, that, and the other thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take off for the night. Go ahead and chill. Maybe I'll pop into a Discord or something. I gotta itch my back with this fork. Kind of itchy. I'll see you all in the Discord. I'll see you all on Sunday for Dark Souls, which is going to be very exciting again. So let's go ahead and drop a raid on Vindrash, and I hope everybody has a good night. Where's my scenes thing? All right. Take care, everybody.
Being, you know, overall cool.
I'll take your entire stock.
Welcome, UmeKuma Raider.
Ume! Hello!